Hi, this is Suzanne from SL Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to assemble my Tuxedo Favour box. So once you have everything cut out from your template, you need to start by folding and burnishing all of these score lines on these four main pieces. Then taking one of the side pieces, you need to apply some glue to the long tab. Then attach it to the front piece like this, making sure that's all lined up along the score line. Then do the same with the other side piece. So I'm using my quick drying acrylic glue for this. Then once that's done, you can take the back piece and apply some glue to one of the side tabs and attach it to the side piece like this. Again, just making sure that's all lined up along that score line. Then do the same with the other side. You can then press it down from the inside using your bone folder or a ruler. Then just apply some glue to the top tab, fold it over, and again just give it a press down from the inside. Then the box can be closed like this. Okay, so now to start working on the tuxedo pieces. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and covered these pieces here with some acrylic gloss varnish. And I recommend that if you're using textured card for this, then to use the reverse side, the smooth side, as this is going to give it a nice satin finish. Okay, so I'm going to start with the left-hand side of the tuxedo first. So I've got the left lapel here, which I've applied some glue to, and that's going to be positioned here along that straight edge, making sure that those two corners at the bottom meet. And here I've got the left collar, and that's going to be positioned here, just above the lapel. Now again for this one I'm using the reverse side, the smooth side of the card, but I've just left it as it is without adding any varnish. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the right side of the tuxedo. So I'm going to start with the collar this time. So lining it up at that top corner there. Then the lapel will go here. But before I put that on, I need to put the top pocket on first. And that's going to be positioned straight, just here. And then I've got this tiny white triangle piece, which is going to be the handkerchief. And that's going to be positioned centrally along the top edge of the pocket. Now you don't have to include the handkerchief if you don't want to, or maybe you could add a different colour handkerchief. Okay, so next you need to glue the right lapel, and that's going to be positioned here along that edge, and that's going to be hiding some of the pocket and the handkerchief. Just make sure that those two corners meet at the bottom there. Okay, and now for the tiny button, and that's going to be positioned just below the right lapel. And then finally you need to add the two lower pockets. Now these need to be set at a slight angle. I'm just going to use this one that I've already made, just as a reference. So it's about halfway between the button and the bottom edge, and it needs to be more towards the outer edge. Now I'm going to do the same with the left side. Now while I've still got these pieces here, I'm just going to assemble the bow tie. So it's just a case of gluing that centre piece on top of the main piece. You can see that satin look that it's got there. Now I'm just going to add the back collar to the back piece. And again, I'm using the reverse side, so the smooth side of the card, to match up with the front collar. Okay, so next I'm going to assemble the shirt. So I'm going to start with the back collar. And that's going to be positioned here along that top edge. Then I'm going to glue this long piece, which is the placket. And that's going to be positioned here centrally, making sure that it's lined up along that bottom edge. Then I'm going to add the two front collars. And these should meet in the centre. So the shirt should now look like this. Okay, so I'm going to bring the box piece back in. Then you need to find the back of the box. So it's got this little thumb tab cut out. Then just apply some glue to the back of the box. Put the back of the tuxedo on top, making sure that it's in the centre and that it's lined up along that bottom edge. You can then press it down from the inside using a bone folder or a ruler. Okay, so now you're going to glue the shirt on. So try not to put glue right to the top edge of the collar, as this is going to show from the outside. So you're just lining up the bottom corner of the collar there, making sure that it's central. Okay, now taking the left front piece, you need to apply glue from the neck to the shoulder, all the way down that side where the lapel is, and down to the bottom right corner. Then line it up against the shoulder of the back piece. Then make sure that the bottom right corner matches up with the bottom right corner of the box. Then you need to do the same with the right side. So just putting the glue where I'm showing you there. Then carefully line it up along the shoulder and at the neck. And make sure that those two bottom corners meet. Okay, so your box should now look like this. And there you can see where the back of the shirt shows. Next I'm going to glue the bow tie on. So I'm just putting glue just on that centre part, making sure that it's straight, and then just carefully lifting up those two edges. Then the final thing to do is to apply some glue onto the cuffs and along the outer edge of the sleeve. Then hold the two pieces together until it dries. I'm just going to add a little bit more glue just to the middle there. Then do the same on the other side. So just along that outer edge of the sleeve, onto the cuff. And again, just pressing the two pieces together and holding it until it dries. And there it is. Your little tuxedo box is finished. And you can see all that shiny satin detail standing out there. And here's the other one that I made. And as you can see, I didn't add the handkerchief onto this one. And here it is together with my Dress Favour box. I'll put a link for that one in the description below. But these would make lovely wedding favour boxes. And this one's designed to hold a gift card and some other little treats that you can put inside. And there it is, a little Tuxedo Favour box.